Hello and welcome to Elite Cadre, or not quite in this case. Today I'm going to be looking at some of the new Cygnar Gravediggers stuff that's just come out from Steamforged, freshly delivered. So here we are with the Battlegroup box set. As you can see, it's got the two new warjacks, one of the supply packs, and one of the new Warcasters. Interestingly, slightly different packaging. They've gone for actually printing it on the box these days, so let's take a look at what's inside. So, as we're now used to, we have the bubble wrapped components, some bases, okay, so this would appear to be the light warjack. As we can see, it's in the one of the darker resins that have been used for Warmachine figures recently, which usually hold their detail a little bit better. And there's the body of the warjack. Looking actually pretty sweet. Interestingly, as compared to some of the earlier ones, using the larger magnets for the arms. The first generation Cygnar jacks using the small magnets, which didn't seem to work terribly well for them in the initial runs. So we've got our jack body there. And a selection of pole arms, shields, double cannons, trench knives, chain guns, and chainsaws. And your usual selection of heads. Let's go for what looks to be the Warcaster now. Should be Cynthia Sin Roscoe, I believe. So there we are up close. Again, pretty good detailing. Warmachine recently seems to have gone a lot in for this this ripped cloak aesthetic, which is interesting. And standing on top of probably a Crix Jack or Necrofactorium or whatever we're saying now. Also comes with her own bazooka arm. With keyed inputs. This I find strange. So we have a tiny knife arm. Like, I can't even get it to stay put for camera, it's that small. It's clearly not broken off, as I initially thought when I opened the bag, because it is keyed. But it's interesting as to why you'd print that separately when there's a lot of other stuff that's got detail that small or smaller. Interesting. Okay. There's your 3D printed supply crate. Key feature of the Gravediggers. that they can drop in with command cards. And finally, let's have a look at the heavy warjack. These are the two warjacks. I think are called the Valiant and the Patriot. I can't remember which way round those are. So it's, I mean, you can tell that this is much more designed for the Gravediggers than the other Cygnar jacks were. Just the amount of like little pouches and containers, little handles that things can hang off. The magnet slots are definitely being redesigned from what they originally were. I know certainly on the K-door jacks they were very hard to put in. I don't know whether these will be the same. Yeah, okay, there's the main body of the jack. And then we've got sort of this array of weapons and all sorts of stuff to go with it. All, again, very nicely sculpted. Having been around for the advent of the hard plastic PVC jacks in Mark II and III, the quality there was not always brilliant, but certainly for these of a much higher standard. And your selection of heads. We also have, okay, pet hate time. So, yep, we're going to have 50mm base for a large warjack. And then Steamforged, please stop. Slotter bases. Nothing in the range has slots. Well, very little in the range has slots. Why are we getting these? Do you see a slot on there? Nope. Yeah. That said, if that's the largest thing I have to complain about with this entire set, that is very, very small. Overall, from what I can see, no problems with the printing, no breakages in transit, and some lovely, lovely detail all round. Obviously, in places you can still see very minute and very fine, I don't know if it's going to pick up here, layer lines. But again, those should come out with painting, to be honest. Or if not, just take some very, very fine sanding sticks and you can get rid of the ones that stand out. Obviously remembering to mask up because of resin dust. Okay, well, for now, that is the new Cygnar Battlegroup that's come out. So hopefully that's been useful to you. And yeah, be back with another unboxing soon.